so you don't lower.
There's been some finger pointing in the back about which family members were related, and that it's consistent with who we know John to be. So welcome. We have come here to this beautiful place this afternoon because of who is not here. There is a piece that is missing from the fabric of our lives, and we will spend the months and years ahead trying to reweave a new pattern. We will not forget John or pull out all of the threads that he contributed to our lives. Instead, our job is to create something meaningful with what is left.
I shall not be in want. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside quiet waters. He restores my soul. He guides me in the paths of righteousness for his name's sake. Even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of
Always near. I'm everything you feel, see, or hear. My spirit is free, but I'll never depart, as long as you keep me alive in your heart. I'll never wander out of your sight. I'm the brightest star on a summer night. I'll never be beyond your reach. I'm the warm, moist sand when you're at the beach. I'm the colorful and the pure white snow that blankets the ground. I'm the beautiful flowers of which you're so fond. The clear, cool water in a quiet pond. I'm the bright blossom you'll see in the spring, the first warm raindrop that April will bring. I'm the first ray of light when the sun starts to shine, and you'll see that the face in the moon is mine.
speaking, and this one's a lot harder than what I do on a day-to-day basis. And I have to wear glasses. John had about 50 pairs of glasses. I have one.
About to have one.
It's because he was breaking them and losing them all the time. So first of all, I just want to say thank you all for being here today. I cannot even begin to express what it means to me to see each and every one of you. It's one of the many little gifts that have come along in this last few weeks. Just the reconnections with people that you care about so much. He understood on a cellular level that there's this simultaneous nature of pain and bliss. He had some kind of whatever experiences, spiritual experiences up on the mountains, you know. And he understood, and he would try to describe for me this moment of feeling deep, deep pain and at the same time incredible bliss. And the simultaneous nature of life and death, right? How intertwined they are. Spirit and humanness. They're there at the same time. One of his favorite songs, sung also by Lexi Murdoch here, echoes this with these words: I'm just a spirit trying to be human. And John had this huge spirit. Huge. I think it's represented in the sky and these big mountains. And he had a huge vision for what was possible in the world. And I think in some ways it was just way bigger than our humanness could fully embrace. John was a hard man to really know deeply, but most anyone that knew him on any level knew that he had this most brilliant mind. Comes in the family, I'm told. He would check out 15 to 20 books at a time from the library. He believed in when he looked at me. I will give to the world with absolution. I will follow the guidance of God every day to serve as fully as I am humanly capable. This is my promise to you, John, my beloved, and to everyone here today. Please hold me to it. I invite you all to join me in expressing more of who you are, sharing your gifts and your passions with the world completely from this day forward. As we know, life can be short. John is one of my soulmates in this lifetime, and I believe we have many, not just of the romantic variety. But John will forever be in my heart and in my soul, and now I have something really to look forward to, another thing to look forward to whenever I get to the other side. So thank you again for your incredible love and support. It has carried us through these last weeks, and I am deeply humbled and deeply grateful for you and for all the hearts that are here that couldn't be here physically. It's just been overwhelming and incredible. God bless each and every one of you.
Part of what Kathy wanted today is for you guys to know John a little bit better, and so you know that he loved technology and he loved flying and all of these things. He was certainly the first person we ever knew that had a flash drive, but I just want to tell you some things about him when he was younger, from when we knew him, when he was a kid. I'm a young man. So we have 8 kids in our family, and there's a real space there now. But there's 4 girls and 4 boys, and all the boys' names begin with J, and all the girls' names begin with C. And our mom used to joke that that was for Jesus Christ. I'm not sure how much of a joke it was. But, and we grew up in a little house with 4 bedrooms in Edgartsville, New York, and we were lucky enough to spend our summers in Long Beach in Ontario and spend our summers on the beach. And we've all been sharing memories of our brother. And Connie was really telling these stories about how his 4th grade teacher was really the first person to recognize John's brilliance. He was in Catholic school at St. Leo the Great in Edgartsville, and his 4th grade teacher just kind of came to our mother and said, "We can't teach him anymore in the regular classroom. I can't keep up with him and keep up with the other kids at the same time." And she knew someone who was at the Nichols School of Buffalo.
Ow. We were in a men's group together. And so I can say that I feel very, very privileged to have gotten to know John quite deeply, even though it hasn't been a lot of time. Forgive me for some moments here. You could look into John's eyes and know that God is more than an idea. That is true. When I stopped getting a chance to spend a lot of time with John was about the time that he got to meet Kathy. And this is something about John that I admire so deeply. I'm speaking about him as if he's still here, because I didn't see him very much. But when I connected with him, I connected with this man, and quite deeply. And when he was with others, he was with others. And I knew that when I saw him again, I would connect this deeply again. And I'm not going to get that chance, not in this life.
I have sat many a night since John passed, thinking about how on earth I could possibly describe in words what John meant in my world and in the world of my family. Life is spent moving through the moments, getting to the next moments, anticipating even further down the road moments, but never stopping, or at least not often enough, to realize what you have right in front of your face, appreciating the now. And that's what I've been struck most with these past few weeks. If only we could go back. If we could just say one more, "I love you," or "Thank you for being such a good daddy," or "Thank you for always loving our daughter." If only.
A soul like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. 'Twas grace that taught my heart to feel, and grace my fear relieved. How precious dear that grace appeared. The hour I first believed. Through many dangers, toils, and snares, I have already come. 'Twas grace that brought.
Now, we have some things here.